Hi, myself Raja. Welcome to echem.com. So today we learn excellent trick to write Lewis dot structures. Let's move into that. Drawing Lewis dot structures. Lewis dot structures in the chemical bonding chapter. To draw the Lewis dot structure, I'll use a trick here that you need to follow. TVSU rule, where T stands for total number of electrons according to octet rule. V stands for total number of valence electrons, around central atom. S stands for total number of shared electrons. U stands for total number of unshared electrons. Right, these are the terms involved in TVSU rule. So let's take one example to write Lewis dot structure using this TVSU. Let's find out. Okay, for example, I'm taking here carbonate. This is a carbonate. This carbonate, the radical, I want to write a Lewis dot structure using TVSU rule. Right. To write the Lewis dot structure, first total number of electrons to be calculated according to octet rule for the molecule or molecular ion, whatever it may be. Right. So that's what I'm doing now. So total number of electrons for this carbonate ion will be. So you need to check the atomicity. Atomicity into 8. Then atomicity, that is number of atoms per molecular ion or molecule. 3 plus 1, okay, 4. 3 plus 1, 4. 3 oxygens, 1 carbon. So total 4. Right, into 8. So total number of electrons 32 according to octet for this carbonate ion to be taken. Next, valence electrons, how many? Right, so to write the valence electrons, to count the valence electrons, you should know the group number of corresponding atom of the element. Carbon belongs to 14th group, so that also will give the trick here. This, if the any element group number, if you know the last, especially for p block elements, the last digit that has to be taken off number of valence electrons. What is the last digit of this 14th group of the carbon? Yes, 4. So that 4 plus oxygen belongs to 16th group now. 16th group. Right. Last digit is what? 6. Right. So 6 into total number of oxygens, how many? 3. You have to multiply with 3. Right. Now if the charge is there, if it is anion being given the radical, so that the magnitude you have to add. Okay, that negative charge, if they've been given, that magnitude you need to add. If a positive charge been given, you need to subtract. Right. So here negative charge on the carbonate ion, so that magnitude will be a 2, so that we need to add 2. So total number of electrons, valence electrons, we got 24. Yes. Now let's go for finding here S. To find out the S, okay, V need to subtract from the T. So T minus V, right, from the total electrons according to octet rule. Okay, these electrons from this valence electrons will be, okay, subtracted. So that, okay, total number of electrons we got 32 minus valence electrons we got 24. So that I am getting here 8 electrons for this. 8 shared electrons, we can make it 4 bonds. If you take half the number of electrons, that many number pairs we can take as number of bonds. So with 8 electrons, shared electrons, we can make it 4 bonds. 4 bonds around your central atom. Right. Next, unshared electrons to be calculated taking V minus S, that is equal to valence electrons we got 24 minus shared electrons we got here this 8. So obviously So we will get here this total number of electrons, so 16 electrons, so I got here in my hand, right? Now I got the complete data from this rule. Now from this data, so I can write the Lewis-Dawes structure, okay, of this carbonate. Let's find out how. Right. So carbonate, so after data being taken, so you need to identify which is the central atom. So most probably the central atom to be identified, okay, with electronegativity or electropositivity. So most electropositive element or lesser electronegative atom to be the central atom. So that carbon is being a more electropositive atom, so it's being taken as central atom. Now these are the oxygens to be taken as terminal atoms, which are more electronegative. So but I have in my hand only 3 oxygens, so that 3 covalent bonds we can make with the carbon, right? This is a skeleton. Now total number of electrons I got 4, so that 4th bond, extra bond, so it must be double bond between carbon and oxygen. You have to keep. Now this is a skeleton I got now. Now, okay, unshared pair of electrons you need to take in your hand and you need to distribute accordingly, octet. Right. Now 16 electrons you have in your hand. Those 16 electrons we need to distribute as, okay, non-bonding electrons. Clear? Right. Here this oxygen bonded to the carbon, 2 bonds. So total number of electrons how many? Here 2 and then here 2. Total, okay, 4 electrons already is there. To finish octet for this oxygen, I required 4 more electrons. So among 16, 4 electrons I shared here. Remaining 12 electrons being sharing here to these 2 oxygen atoms. So this oxygen connect to the carbon with a single bond. So the bond pair already belongs to both the carbon atoms. So this oxygen is having 2 electrons already, bond pair. So remaining 6 electrons is required. So among 12 electrons, okay, 6 electrons will be here distributed. Remaining 6 electrons will be distributed here, right? Correct now? So carbon valence is 4. Carbon valence is 4 now. So that the carbon valence is satisfied. 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. So carbon is now in octet. So oxygen, each and every oxygen also in octet. So this molecular ion, it is obeying octet. Now oxygen valency is 6. So valency of oxygen is not disturbed. Okay. So one electron is provided by this carbon. So this excess electron comes from here. This excess electron from the outer source. So that this oxygen carries negative charge. That is a valence electron extra. Comes from extra source. Similarly on this oxygen also. So this is the electron. Okay, comes from the another atom. Okay. So not belonging to both carbon and oxygen over here. So that this oxygen also carries here negative charge. Right? If at all you want to find out formal charge for this, you will get for these 2 oxygen atoms negative charge only. Let's see this how we can find out the formal charge for this. Formal charge to calculate, we have one formula, that is valency electrons, lone pair of electrons minus 1 by 2 shared electrons. This is the formula to be used to calculate here formal charge. Let's find out the formal charge for this oxygen. Valence electrons how many? Oxygen belongs to 16th group, so valence electrons will be 6 minus lone pair of electrons how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electrons, right? So now minus 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Shared electrons how many? 2. That means what? Bonds. This half S is nothing but number of bonds. Number of covalent bonds. Number of covalent bonds. Clear? So half S nothing but that is the number of bonds. Right away I am taking here as 1. Right? 2 electrons make it 1 bond. So 1 bond. Right? Now if you cancel these 2, what charge is remained over this? Minus 1 charge. That's what we got. Here also same situation. Minus 1 will get. on calculation formal charge. If you calculate formal charge for this oxygen, okay, you will get a 0. Let's see how. Valence electrons how many? 6 minus lone pair of electrons how many? 1 2 3 4 4, right? Total number of bonds how many? There is a half s. Total number of bonds 2, double bond, okay, minus 2. So everything is being cancelled, so the charge on this oxygen will be 0. Okay, so this is a picture of carbonate ion with the formal charges. Okay, minus 1 on this oxygen, minus 1 on this oxygen, 0 charge on this oxygen. Okay, by formal charge calculation also we come to know that this, right? So let's discuss one more example over here. Let's discuss one more example. So I'm taking here sulfate. I'm taking here sulfate, SO4 2 minus. Let's draw. Okay, Lewis draw structure sulfate ion. Right. Find out the total number of electrons. Okay, so atomicity is 5. 4 oxygens, 1 sulfur into 8. So that I'm getting 40 electrons. 40 electrons I'm getting over here. Okay. Valence electrons. Sulfur and oxygen, both of them are 16th group elements. So the last digit 16th group is 6. So valence electrons will be, okay, sulfur as well as oxygen, okay, 6. So that total number of atoms 5 into each atom valence electrons will be 6, right? Plus negative charge we have on this minus 2. That will be added to that. Okay, so total number I am getting 32 electrons, valence electrons for this sulfate ion. Now let's find out S, shared electrons. To find out shared electrons, T minus V, got to apply. That is equal total number of electrons I got a 40 minus valence electron I got 32. So that I am getting here 8 electrons. Okay. Shared electrons I got. Unshared electrons U, that is V minus S, V minus S. V I got 32 minus S I got here 8, right? So obviously, so I am getting here 24 electrons. 24 electrons, unshared electrons I got in my hand. So let's draw this sulfate ion according to this data. Let's find out here. Right. So find out the central atom. Among sulfur and oxygen, sulfur is more electropositive, since the more electropositive sulfur atom to be considered as central atom, right? So 4 bonds. Why? Because 8 electrons I got shared electrons, so that we can make it 4 bonds. Half the number of these electrons we can take number of bonds, right? 4 bonds. So obviously we will get the 4 bonds around the sulfur. Okay, so with the 4 oxygens we have, so that 4 oxygens, oxygen like this. Fine. Now I want to distribute total number of electrons, unshared electrons. In my hand 24 electrons I have. So now this oxygen, okay, already it is having 1 bond with the sulfur, so it requires 6 more electrons to finish octet. That's what I am taking here. I am distributing 6 electrons to this oxygen, right, among 24. 6 electrons here, yes, among 24, 12 gone. 6 more electrons here, 6 more electrons here, right, 18 gone, and 6 more electrons here. So total 24 electrons are distributed. Now check each and every atom, it is in octet according to Lewis, right? If you calculate the formal charge for this, formal charge calculation, if you go for this, okay, now I'm taking this oxygen. Let's find out valence electrons how many? 6 minus, same formula I have to use, 6, right? Valence electron 6, and number of unshared electrons how many? 6. There is a non-bonding electrons, right? Minus how many bonds? 1 bond, that is 1. So 6 plus 6 minus 6 will cancel. then this oxygen is carrying -1 charge, and this oxygen also can get the -1 charge. Same calculation, -1 charge, same calculation, -1 charge. Clear? So total negative charge, okay, in this molecule, according to this formal charge, we got -4. Okay, so let's calculate formal charge for sulfur 2 in this, okay, given structure. Right, sulfur belongs to 16th group. Okay, fine. So valency electrons, how many? 6. For this 6 minus, okay, so unshared electrons 0, no electrons around this sulfur, 0 I'm taking here. Right, after that total number of bonds, how many? 1, 2, 3 and 4, -4. Right, so from +6 to -4, that will be a +2. So here this sulfur is carrying this +2 charge over here according to formal charge. Right, if any molecule, if you consider, central atom must not be carry any charge, we have to make it the neutral. So that what I should do to nullify this +2, okay, so I should make one double bond with this oxygen, and I should make a double bond, one more double bond with this oxygen, so that this -1 and then this -1 will be cancelled with +2. As a result, this central atom sulfur, now it is in neutral state. Okay, so that we can remove this. That's why when you are writing sulfate ion, we have to write in this form. Very easy, right? Simple. Right, okay. Now if you see this sulfur, the maximum covalency, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 covalency, it is reached. All 6 valence electrons being used by the sulfur over here. Okay, this is how we can draw the sulfate ion by using, okay, TVSU rule, okay, Lewis dot structure. Right, okay, so very simple, right? Okay, done. Right, I'll give you homework. Please try these molecules and molecular ions, and after trying, put it in my chat box. Okay, so let's have the homework. Let's have the homework here. NF3 molecule, please write Lewis dot structure. Right, you try this. Phosphate ion, please try this. Same rule apply, you can try it very easily. Right, one more, SOCl2. Okay, these 3 just try. This is the homework for you. Right, thank you so much. Okay, watching my video. If you like
this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment.